is time now for all things current in California politics. Our guest this week is Rich Eisen, who is the editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly publication. Rich, good to see you again. Two-thirds of California voters believe democracy is under attack. Should the state enact voting rights protections, and if so, what is that?
Well, it's a state-level version of of the federal Voting Rights Act that the High Court, the Supreme Court of the United States, has stricken down many parts of it in recent rulings. So there's a big push for ensuring some of the tenets of the federal Voting Rights Act into California specific Voting Rights Act. Okay,
Capital Weekly is on this, the affordable housing. Big campaign issue, and it's a big problem still in California. Capital Weekly, as we mentioned, is one of their stories. Can factory-built homes, prefab homes, be part of this solution? What'd you find?
It is certainly becoming one that a lot of people around the Capitol are talking about. Buffy Wicks led a contingent, Assemblymember Buffy Wicks led a contingent to other states and to Northern Europe this off season to go tour factories to learn more about doing it. She's got a special select committee right now that is actually bipartisan, one of the rare bipartisan things in our legislature. And there is definitely a lot of movement toward loosening regulations, trying to figure out how to get over some of the hurdles around warranties and on-site issues. But I do think there is a lot of push coming that way now from many folks, housing advocates, both in and out of the legislature.
There's also a new Berkeley, California Policy Lab study found more people are leaving California than moving here. Sort of a political back and forth in that, depending on who's speaking. And the state they're moving to the most from California is not Texas or Arizona or Tennessee. What state is it, Rich?
It is the great state of Nevada, where I have family members myself that have left California and moved to Nevada. I'm sure many of the folks watching this do as well. No state income tax there. Housing prices much less. Not surprised by that at all.
Are you surprised that more people, that hasn't leveled off with more people coming back into California? Or is it because lack of housing and high taxes still?
Well, I mean, the tax thing is really hard to overcome. I mean, they have no state tax. That's a really big deal, right? Also, depending on where you're at. Now, I'd be really interested to see where are these people that leave California and go to Nevada, where are they going? Are they going to Reno? Are they going to Vegas? That's very different, or to, many other places that are rural.
Those are your two choices.
Yeah, I mean, if you want someplace close to California, you're going to have to go to Reno or Tahoe, or North Lake or something.
I would think Northern Californians would go just over the border into the Reno area. Yeah. That way they can go back and forth.
It makes it easy just to drop back in. Yes,
it certainly does. Rich Eisen, we thank you as always.